The other week, I did a video where we tested famous YouTubers' cookbooks to see if the recipes were actually as good as they look in their videos, and what a journey that was. But I had a great time, and you guys really seem to enjoy those videos. But they're not the only ones making cookbooks. And so today, as you can see from the title, I thought we would test some non-YouTuber celebrity cookbooks. You know, some celebrities make cookbooks because they're celebrity chefs, and then others make cookbooks because they wanted to. So today, I thought we would do just like we did in those other videos, and test 2 celebrity cookbooks. And as you can see, probably from the thumbnail, the 2 celebrity cookbooks I have selected for today are Martha Stewart's 100th book. Y'all, this is her 100th book. How do you even... That's like, I don't know how she has so many cookbooks. I mean, she's making like more than one a year, I guess. She's a hungry girl. She's got a lot to make. And then also none other than her friend Snoop Dogg. He also made a cookbook. So today we're gonna test them and see if they're actually good. Martha obviously is a food entrepreneur, but I'm curious how she's pumping out so many recipes and if it's actually gonna be good. Snoop Dogg, he made a cookbook. It's called From Crook to Cook, and I am truly fascinated by some of these recipes and if he actually wrote them. So like I did in those videos before, I flipped through until I found a recipe that spoke to me. And honestly, they're kind of similar to 2 of the other recipes we made. He has a recipe for cornbread muffins called Not Ya Mama's Corn Muffins. I love cornbread. We made Joshua Weissman's cornbread, and honestly, it wasn't that great. So I'm really curious about Not Ya Mama's Corn Muffins. Snoop Dogg says they're nothing to play with and he would put them up against anyone's. So go ahead and taste for yourself. Really excited to try that. And then for Martha, oh, it's her caipirinha recipe. Wow. You remember that? We are gonna try her potato pierogi. I've never had a pierogi, but based on all the reviews I was reading online, this definitely seems like the most popular recipe from this book. So we'll see, are they really that good? We're gonna find out, y'all. A journey awaits us. I got all the ingredients for everything, can't wait to try. However, before we get started, we got a sponsor. Y'all, when I turned 26 the other year and I got kicked off my parents' health insurance plan, I truly was not prepared for how difficult the health system can be to navigate. I bought my own health insurance and that part was easy, but finding a good doctor was way harder than I ever thought it'd be. There were times when I would use my health insurance's online find a doctor portal only to pick one, and then when I called the doctor, I'd find out they weren't actually covered and my health insurance's system just wasn't up to date. It was truly such a nightmare. I was automatically assigned a random PCP, but I didn't know anything about her and she didn't have availability for like months. So for a while, I just didn't have a doctor. Then one day I had this like scary health issue pop up that made me so anxious and I started spiraling because I wasn't established with a doctor who I could just go easily make an appointment with. And so many doctors' new patient appointments weren't available for months. I had heard of Zocdoc, today's video sponsor, before, so that's when I gave them a try and I'm so happy I did. Y'all, I was able to find a doctor that accepted my insurance. I could see online that they had availability, and I was able to get an appointment in just a few days and book it right there on Zocdoc. And I was even able to find a specialist I needed for the issue I was having and see their availability. So when I went to the PCP, I knew what the best referral would be. Zocdoc truly saved the day in that moment, y'all. So I'm so excited that they're sponsoring this video. If you haven't heard of Zocdoc, they're a free website where you can search and compare high quality in-network doctors, choose the right one for your needs, and click to instantly book an appointment. And Zocdoc isn't just for one type of care. They have over 100,000 different providers for nearly every type of specialty, from primary care to dental health, eye care to urgent care, mental health, and more. It's the one-stop shop for all your healthcare needs, and it's completely free to use. When you found the doctor you need, you can see their actual appointment openings, choose the time that works for you, and instantly book a visit with just a few clicks. Plus, Zocdoc helps you get appointments fast, typically within just 24 to 72 hours of booking, and you can even get same-day appointments. No need to call doctor's office and wait on hold either. Zocdoc lets you do everything online. Stop waiting, stop guessing, and start getting the care you need. Go to Zocdoc.com/andrewlowe to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's Zocdoc.com/andrewlowe to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. I've had so many health insurance nightmares, and Zocdoc has truly made so many things easier. So I really love them. Go give them a try if you haven't. And thanks again to Zocdoc for sponsoring today's video. And all right, let's get back to it. All right, y'all, first up, I wanna do Snoop Dogg's cookbook. I am kind of obsessed with this cookbook, honestly, mostly based on the fact that reading through it, I really kind of feel like he didn't write this. I feel like someone else wrote this to kind of be in the sound of Snoop Dogg's voice. Like, it doesn't sound like Snoop Dogg, it sounds like a Snoop Dogg impression. And I did see when you open this page, it says by Snoop Dogg with Ryan Ford, whoever that is. I Googled Ryan Ford, I could not find anything, so I don't know who that man is.
Sorry to this man.
I also love, like, there's a lot of pages in here that aren't recipes, but are him just like listing his favorite foods. He's got a list of his favorite cereal, another page of his favorite snacks, and some of the copy in here is just wild. Like in the dessert section, there's a recipe for Go shorty, it's your birthday cake. And he says, birthdays are the best. This recipe will have you celebrating after every mouthful. And after you finish that last slice, there's only one thing left. Breaking out your birthday suit for some of that birthday sex. Hello? What? Oh, okay. Okay. I also like love the pictures in here. Some of them are like, he looks so cute. Some of these pics, I'm like, why is he so cute? Like, oh my God, oh, he looks adorable. All right, anyways, like I already said, the recipe I have chosen is Not Your Mama's Corn Muffins. He says, I got a lot of love for the cornbread at Roscoe's, especially with a little butter and some jelly. I even took my man Larry King to the Hollywood location one time and had to put him up on how good that cornbread is. Don't get it confused though. My homemade cornbread muffins are nothing to play with. I put them up against anyone's, so go ahead and taste for yourself. What makes them so good? Maybe it's that sour cream in the mix. I know what you're thinking. Cornbread and sour cream? Don't knock it till you tried it. So I'm excited. He's got a little special ingredient. Also, he says he'd put them up against anyone's, so they must be really good. Y'all, let's find out. Like I did in the other videos, I'm gonna try and follow everything exactly to a T. So y'all, I got my scale. And I got all the ingredients here. Okay, now let's get everything measured. First, a cup or 140 grams of all-purpose flour. Oh, that's too much. Okay, got that. And then 90 grams of yellow cornmeal. 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Okay, got that. Half a teaspoon of salt. A 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, 4 tablespoons of unsalted room temperature butter. 50 grams of granulated sugar. Okay, 2 large eggs. Half a cup of whole milk. Honestly, oh my God, ew. Spilled on my stool, y'all. Honestly, I think this is the first time I've literally ever bought whole milk. And then 2/3 cup or 160 grams of sour cream. Okay, that's 150. Oh, that's too much. Wait, I think me banging on it messed up the scale. Hold up. Okay, 160 grams. That's 160. Okay, that's 160. All right, y'all, I got everything mise en place. Let's get started. Okay, the first step, oh, we need to preheat the oven. Okay, preheat to 425. Okay, and then insert liners into a 12-cup muffin tin. Oh my God, I haven't done this. I can't think of the last time I've used this pan. Oh, how fun. Okay, these liners kind of don't fit right, but I'm sure once we put the batter in, they'll go down. All right, set aside. Oh my gosh, guys, I feel like ever since I started the mise en place, I feel so organized and streamlined. Oh my gosh, okay. Step 1 down, moving on to step 2. In a small bowl, whisk the flour, cornmeal, baking powder, and baking soda, salt, and whisk to combine. Oh my gosh, we're doing incredible so far. Okay, and then in a stand mixer, he says to beat the butter and sugar on a medium speed until creamy. Okay, butter. Oh, okay, hold on. And the sugar. Okay. Oh my God, dead ass, why did I do that? I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Oh my God. Did you guys like that? Did you guys like that little bit I did? I feel sick. Hold on, I need a minute. Oh my God, I'm literally sweating. That wasn't even that funny. Okay, how are you doing? Are you creamy? Okay, is that creamy? I can't really tell. I feel like it could be creamier. Okay, I think that's probably done. And now it says add the eggs and then beat until golden and blended. Okay. Okay, I feel like my mixer thing isn't like aligned right. Hold on. Oh, what the hell? Y'all, it's falling apart. Hold up. Okay, let's try that. Okay, that looks good. It looks wrong. It looks not fully combined. Hold up, did I cook the eggs from beating them on high? Okay, well, I'm gonna just trust the process. Okay, then he says stir in the milk and the sour cream. Okay, y'all, this don't look right. It looks chunky. I think maybe the eggs were cold. I feel like maybe everything should have been room temperature, not just the butter. I don't know. Let's trust the process, y'all. All right, we'll see. Okay, and then he says, gradually add the dry ingredients to the wet, mixing at a low speed until just combines, and be careful not to overmix. Okay, it's combined. Oh wait, no, it wasn't all combined. There's some up here, my bad. Okay, that looks good. Oh, right, sorry. Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Wow, that was kind of easy. Y'all, Martha's definitely seems harder. This was not so bad. Okay, and now spoon the batter, filling each about 3/4 full. Okay, not really sure what my filling method is here. I'm being a little random with it. Okay, this batter is very whipped, let's just say. It looks like icing. Okay, oops, that actually just messed up some of these liners. Y'all, I don't know about this one. I feel like I'm messing it up a little, but there we have it. We'll see. All right, and now we bake it in the oven for 16 to 18 minutes, rotating halfway through. What the hell? Oh, it's just foil. Y'all, for a second, I thought I had a baked potato in my oven that I forgot about. Nope, just foil. Okay, rotate halfway through. So it set a timer for 9 minutes. Oh my gosh. Has this been like this the whole video? I am so sorry, y'all. Didn't realize I was living in squalor. Do you guys like my honey nut squash that I bought to eat, but then it kind of went bad and now I just kind of have it? Oh my God, guys, I just realized the fly. He must have died. Aww. I started kind of liking him. I don't know. He was like my roommate. Oh my God. Where are you? Where is he? Where'd he die? Oh. I see him. Okay, I think I also have a spider in here. Because there is a fly crime scene over by my window. All of its wings are taken off and it's half eaten. Rest in peace. Oh, the timer went off. When did that happen? Uh-oh. Okay. All right, I'm gonna rotate them. Ooh. Okay, they smell delicious. All right, 9 more minutes. I'll see you when they're done. Okay, the timer just went off. Let me test them. Okay, I think they need like 1 or 2 more minutes. They're still a little undone. All right, y'all. They're done now. Yeah. The toothpick's coming out clean, a little toasty, but I think that's okay. Okay, and now it says place it on a wire rack for 5 minutes or until cool enough to touch. Then remove from the pan and serve warm. All right, y'all, I can't wait. Easy. Really easy. Are they gonna be good? All right, y'all, it's been about 5 minutes. These have cooled down a little. He said to serve them warm. So, all right, I got a plate here. I got a little bit of butter to put on top. And there we have it. Snoop Dogg's Not Ya Mama's corn muffins. And he's right, these are not my mom's corn muffins because I don't think my mom has ever made corn muffins. We normally just do like a cornbread, you know? All right. Really pretty easy recipe. So love that. But is it good? Let's find out. Honestly, okay, I might have overcooked them a little. But the toothpick wasn't coming out clean at the time they said. My bad. Okay, but yeah. Yep, that's cornbread. They honestly kind of don't really taste like anything special. But they're good. Yeah, that's cornbread. All right, let me try another. Okay, they did maybe overcook. The bottoms look dark. My bad. Yeah, they're fine. I mean, there's like nothing wrong with them. But I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of think they'd be like a little better. I mean, shit, they're good. I haven't really eaten all day. And, you know, Snoop Dogg is not a chef. So, yeah, okay, they're good. I don't know, I just kind of thought they'd be like a little better. I don't know in what way. I'm just kind of like, yep, that's cornbread. All right, well, it was a simple recipe and they're good. I don't know. I give it like a 6.5 out of 10. I say after literally eating 3 in like 4 minutes. All right, well, if I'm being honest, this was like a nice warm-up. I fear we have a long journey ahead of us with Martha's recipe. So yeah, there we have it. Snoop Dogg's cookbook. Yep, those are recipes. I am so like, I really want to know if he wrote a single sentence in this book. All right, y'all. Next up, we have Martha Stewart's, is it just called Martha? Martha Stewart's Martha the Cookbook. This is her 100th cookbook, which I cannot believe. Like, genuinely, I'm like, how does that work? We know her, she is a seasoned pro. So I'm sure everything in this book is really good. Ooh, everything I hear looks really good. Okay, and like I said in the intro, the recipe that I have chosen, and that seems to be the most popular from this book, is her potato pierogi. Y'all, I don't exactly know what a pierogi is, besides that. It's like a dumpling pasta type thing. Okay, let me look it up. A lot of you guys were mad at me in my last video for not looking things up. Dumplings. Okay, pierogi are Polish dumplings that are a staple of Polish cuisine. Okay, got it. So it's a dumpling. So we make the dough and then we make the filling and then we boil them and then we make a sage brown butter. So honestly, kind of like the raviolis that we made in that other video. I feel like this will be nice to compare. I'm excited for this. I hope I do a good job because y'all, those raviolis, I'd say most of them, the filling fell out in the water. So all right, I'm gonna try and follow this exactly as possible. Oh. In the intro, she says, be ready to spend a few hours on the preparation. And if you can, call in a friend to help. Oh. Okay, well y'all, let's get started. I'm getting nervous. Okay, first up we're gonna make the dough. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all the ingredients, mise en place. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Wait, that wasn't a very good clap. Hold on, I'm gonna do it again. Okay, 3, 2, 1. That was better. Okay, now cut to when it's ready. Wait, actually, no, never mind. We shouldn't mise en place. Sorry, ignore that. First, we're gonna make the dough, and honestly, it sounds easier to just go ahead and do it. So, okay. First up, 1 large egg. Okay, and then 2 heaping tablespoons of sour cream. Okay, that looks good. Okay, then whisk until smooth. Okay, then we're gonna add in a cup of whole milk and then a cup of water. Okay, got that. Okay, and then she says, slowly add about 3 cups of flour and stir with a wooden spoon to combine. About is crazy. Okay, I guess this recipe doesn't need to be as exact. So, okay, I'll start with that. Let me get a wooden spoon. Okay, a 2nd cup. Okay, and a 3rd cup. Okay. Oh no, oh my God. Oh my gosh, what did that? What just scratched the table? Oh no. Oh, whatever, y'all. This table, she's already dead. She lived a good life. But actually, what did that? I have no clue. All right, anyways, now she says, turn the dough out onto a well-floured surface and work in about 1 cup of flour as you need. Girl, this is not really a dough yet. It's very wet, but... Okay. All right, well, well, there it goes. Okay, Martha. And she says, use a bench scraper because it'll stick to the counter. Well, yes. Okay, and she says, work in about 1 cup of flour as you need. Okay. Oh, this is kind of nice. I do kind of like this. I'm not really sure why we're doing it like this instead of, I don't know, mixing everything in the bowl. But, okay. Oh, okay, okay. Is this something? Am I doing it, Martha? Okay. And then we need it for 8 to 10 minutes. Girl, how am I supposed to do this? Okay, we need more flour. Okay, there we go. Okay, y'all. Okay, I'm getting it. Oh no, oh my God, my bench scraper broke. Okay. Yeah, we gonna do this in a stand mixer, girl? Okay, more flour. She said we're gonna add another 1/2 cup. Ooh, y'all, I'm working up a sweat. Okay, I think we're getting there though. Okay. Okay, I don't know how long to do this for. I feel like it has been 8 to 10 minutes. When I poke it, it springs back. So I think that's good, right? Okay, now she says, place it in a lightly floured bowl and cover. I'm gonna cover with this. I feel like that works. Okay, and then let it rest while you prepare the filling. All right, done with that. I'm a little sweaty, but okay, while that rests, we need to make the filling. And the first step is 5 pounds of potatoes. So, all right, I got 5 pounds potatoes here. I'm gonna go rinse them and peel them. I'll be right back. All right, got all of those rinsed and peeled. Sorry if you wanted to watch. Honestly, you didn't miss anything. I was just standing over there for like 10 minutes. Oops, oh my God, I just spilled water all over myself. Oh, that's probably good. Cleaning my shirt a little. Okay, and now we're gonna quarter them and then add them to a large pot. Okay, quartered as in like this? I think so, yeah.
You chopping it up or something? No, ma'am.
Okay, got all those in, and now we're gonna cover them with cold water. Okay, and then add some salt. And now we're gonna go bring it to a boil and then boil for 30 minutes. All right. It might take a minute. Okay, the potatoes have been boiling for half an hour and they're fork tender, so now we need to drain them. Okay, got them drained. And now she says to mash them with a potato masher. I have a potato ricer that I usually use, but I left it at a friend's house, so hope he's enjoying it. Okay, this is a lot. Hold up, how many is this gonna make? 60? Oh, meal prep. Okay, wow, I did not realize we were making 60 of them. Oh goodness, it might take a minute. Okay, now we're gonna add 8 tablespoons of unsalted butter. That's 8, right? Hold up, let me line up the little ruler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Yep. All right, got our melted butter here. Okay, and then also 2 ounces of grated cheddar cheese, which she says is optional. Girl, why would I not? How is the cheese optional? Oh, okay. Wait, what? What the hell is this? I think that's the wrong grater hole. Okay, there, that's better. All right, that's 1 ounce. Okay, all right, 1 point, almost there. Okay, okay, that's 2 ounces. Let's add that in. All right, mix it up until well incorporated. Okay, I think we did it. I think that's pretty good. Okay, and then season with salt and pepper to taste. Ooh, delicious. Okay, I'm gonna set this aside and clean up a little because next I think it's gonna be to roll out our dough. Okay, honestly, I don't think I'm gonna make all 60 right now. I don't think we need to do that. I'll make like, I don't know, how many should I make? I'll make like 20 or 30 and then I'll save the rest to make later. Okay, next she says, place a large pot of salted water over high heat and bring to a boil. Also lay a clean linen towel on your counter and evenly distribute cornmeal on it to prevent sticking. Okay, I'll do that here. I got a large pot of water going. I think this is because when we're done forming them, we'll transfer them to this towel. Okay, and now we need a floured surface. Y'all, it's time to lock in. I'm a little nervous. We can do this. I believe in myself. Okay, now we're gonna roll out the dough to be about an 1/8 inch thick. Okay, how big is her table? This feels crazy. All right, I got my rolling pin here, AKA my plastic wrap. Let's get a fresh layer. Honestly, incredible. I feel like I kind of discovered something major with the plastic wrap rolling pin. All right, and here's our dough. Okay. Should we roll all of it? I feel like I'm a little scared. Okay. Okay, I need more of a floured surface. All right, we're getting there. Oh my gosh. And by there, I mean literally all over my table. Yeah, I need more room. Hold up. I gotta move this. Let's put this here. All right, more flour. We're expanding. Gosh, I feel like a Polish grandmother. Like what? I cannot believe how many this recipe is making. All right, I gotta move the cookbook. Running out of room. Oh, almost knocked the bag of cornmeal over. Y'all, this is literally my entire table. Martha, what the hell, girl? I do not need this many pierogis. Okay, how are we looking? Let me get my ruler. Okay. Yeah, I think we did it. I'd say this is about an 1/8 inch. Y'all, what the hell? No, sorry, we need to stay zoomed in. I don't want you to see how messy my apartment is over there. Okay, now we need a glass or a cookie cutter measuring 2.5 inches in diameter. Okay, I have this adjustable one, but it only goes down to 2 3/4 inch. But if I put it slightly behind, then it's kind of like 2.5 inch. So, okay, I'll do this. Okay, and now she says just to cut out as many circles as possible. Oh my God, is this gonna mess up my table again? No, we're good. Okay, this is kind of hard. Okay, I'm getting it. Just give it a little twist. Okay, they're not really staying as circles. Y'all, I'm like dripping in sweat. Okay, is this a good tool to use? I like can't really tell. I'm gonna try this little cup I have, see if this is any better. I don't know, I feel like, y'all, I'm like dripping in sweat. Okay, all right, this has gotta be enough. Oh no, it's sticking. Oh no, wait, okay, there's one. Okay, y'all, I'm getting nervous. These are not coming up easily. I'm not really sure. Oh, I should have floured the surface more. It's okay, I don't think they need to be perfect circles. Oh goodness, guys. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Oh, and yep, that was definitely scratching my table. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna turn the camera off for a second and turn my AC on and regroup. Okay, sorry, I was about to crash out. But I think we're doing okay. You know, they may not be perfect, but that's okay. Definitely think I should have added more flour. Yeah, what the Sorry, I'm not gonna crash out. We got this, guys. Definitely should have added more flour. She just said, don't add that much flour or it'll be too tough. And I feel like I already added more than she called for, but wow. Yeah, it is all sticking to the table. And wow, I just made a bunch of circle marks on my table. Okay, what a stupid table. Why would you make a kitchen island that's like so delicate? What the hell, Crate and Barrel? Okay, so they aren't looking great. They're not really all circles. Okay, so none of them are circles. We don't got a single circle. But that's okay. You know, we're gonna put the filling in and then we're gonna like fold it over. And I feel like that's what it's all about. So, okay. I think we got enough. I'm gonna take this dough. Ooh, okay, this dough is like gorgeous and soft. The water's boiling, so we're good there. All right, y'all, it's time. Next up, form the filling into 1.5-inch balls and place a ball in the center of each dough circle. And then holding a circle in your hand, fold the dough over the filling and pinch the edges, forming a well-sealed crescent. Okay. I'm running out of room. Okay, I have this little thing that kind of looks like an 1.5-inch ball. Let's see if this will work well. Yeah, that kind of works. I could also probably just scoop it out. Okay, I do like, this is kind of easier than ravioli because like the filling, I feel like it's going to be easier to like get in there. So, okay. Let's do the first one, dough over and pinch to make a crescent shape. Okay, not bad. Y'all, crash out averted. I think we're doing kind of good. Oh, okay, I'm kind of butchering this one. Oh, yeah, oh, okay. Oh no. Oh, okay, nope, that didn't work. All right, well, you don't want them all? Okay, mine are like a little ugly, but honestly not bad. I'm okay with that. These videos are like humbling me more and more because I feel like I know one of you watching probably like makes pierogies like every week. Some of you out there, this is probably like a family staple. Y'all, I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, there's another one. Yeah, they're kind of ugly, but I kind of like it. I don't know. I think I might have actually rolled the dough out too thin. Some are like popping a little. Okay, there's another one. Okay, I like this part. I'm calming down, guys. Oh, we got a little one. I honestly have no clue what this is gonna taste like. It's kind of like gnocchi ravioli. Snuck a little bite. Okay, I think I'm getting it. I'm getting the hang of it. This scoop is like almost perfect, but feels like just slightly too much filling for our dough circles. Oh my gosh, look at them, guys. It's looking kind of cute. All right, I see what Martha's saying about inviting some friends over. This is kind of boring. Yeah, okay, I get it. I'm ready to be done. All right, how many have I done? I've done 15, 16. Okay, I think let's do 20, and then that feels like a good amount. Oh, that's 21. Okay, I did it. Okay, I guess I'll make 22. I'm getting it, actually. This is kind of fun. Definitely feel like round 2, I would know what I'm doing, and I could do a lot better. Okay, I feel like that's a good amount. One sec, I'm gonna clean up. All right, y'all, pierogi reveal. I think we did a great job. You know, some are a little ugly, but I think that's okay. They're like snowflakes. Each one is unique. Okay, and then the last step is gonna be to make a sage brown butter. And she says to do it while they're cooking, but I don't really trust that because she also doesn't say how long they're gonna cook for. She just says put them in the boiling water and then they'll sink to the bottom, and then when they rise to the top, give them 1 more minute. I don't know how long they'll take to rise to the top. So I think let's go ahead and just make the sage brown butter right now. So it's ready and we don't need to panic. She said 12 tablespoons of unsalted butter, so 1.5. All right, now we wait for that to melt. And then she called for 30 sage leaves. I have a pack of sage leaves here that I rinsed and then dried. And I think this is about 30. 1, 2, 15, 16, 17, 25, 26, 27. All right, got our 30 sage leaves. Oh my God, got our sage leaves. Okay, the butter's starting to brown. I'm gonna go ahead and add the sage leaves. Oh, smells so good. Okay, I think that's done. The butter is definitely brown. I feel like the sage could crisp a little more, but I don't want to burn the butter. And I'm sure they'll still crisp a little while in there. Okay, and the water's boiling, so I'm gonna go ahead and add these in, y'all. Sorry it's over there, I can't show you, but okay, how much can we do at once? It says working in batches. I'll do like as many as it will let me. Okay. Well. Okay, I think we can fit a few more. Oh my gosh, one already floated to the top. Is that normal? It was like 20 seconds. I think it honestly might just have an air bubble. I don't really know. Okay, I'm putting them all in. Oh my gosh, here they come. Hi, little guys. Okay, 8 of them have already risen. It's been like 20 seconds. Hold on, let me Google. How long do pierogies take? 3 to 7 minutes for boiling. Okay. Oh my gosh. Y'all, so many are at the top now. I feel like that was really quick. Are we sure they're done? Okay, y'all, I think they are now all at the top. So I'm gonna give them like 20 more seconds and then we'll take them out. Okay, and it says transfer to a platter. This kinda is a platter. And drizzle some of the brown butter into the bottom of the platter. Okay, I'm gonna take them out, y'all. I don't know. I'm like, are these done? Hold on, let me just try and bite in. I don't know. It looks like this one broke open. Okay, y'all. Okay, it looks like some of them definitely broke open. This looks like potato. Oops, I feel like that's okay. Okay, I need a bigger platter, hold on. This platter is probably too big, but let's use it. Oh, yep, this one, okay, that one broke open. Looks like this one broke open. Ow. Oh, this one definitely broke, my bad. Oh, this one definitely broke open. Okay, oops. Okay, but some of them are kind of perfect. Oh, And some of them are not. All right, it looks like 5 of them broke open. We lost 5, but that's okay. I'll pour over the rest of our brown butter sauce, some of the sage. Ah. Okay, gorgeous. Okay, we got there. I'm seeing the vision. All right, y'all, that's everything. And here we have it. Martha Stewart's potato pierogi. Got a big ass platter just for me. All right, I can't wait though. All right, y'all, my back hurts, but we made it. I'm so excited to eat. I'm a little surprised that we didn't salt the brown butter. Like, I kind of want to add some salt on top, but she didn't specifically say to do that, so I'll try it as is for now. Okay, yeah, mine kind of looks like hers. Here's the side by side. All right, let's plate up. Hold up, let me get like the best ones. That looks like a good one. This looks like a good one. I've never made any kind of dumpling before, so I feel like not bad for my first. I love this style of food. I love this like ravioli, Uncrustables, Pop-Tarts, pierogies, dough with stuff inside. All right, a little more brown butter on top. And all right, y'all, moment of truth. Let's give it a try. Oh, hell yeah. Ooh, it's very soothing. I love the potato inside. Am I eating these right? Am I? Okay, low-key, they got a little cold. I'm gonna microwave them if that's okay with everyone. Okay, and I do feel like they could use like a little bit of salt. All right, let's try it again. Oh, yeah, delicious. They do taste like a little plain, I'm gonna be honest, but I guess they're supposed to be, I don't know. Yeah, it's delicious. I think we did pretty good. But hell yeah, this is delicious. Martha, you've done it again, girl. But yeah, they do feel a little plain. She talks about, in the intro, she talks about her mother making pierogies with potato and cabbage. I don't know if that's like potato and cabbage together. I'd be curious to try that, sounds kind of good. But yeah, this is delicious. I'm also so tired and hungry, so I think dough and potatoes and sagey brown butter in any form would be delicious. But yeah, look. You know what, Martha? I got a little nervous in the middle, but we figured it out, and they're not that bad. Honestly, 10 out of 10. Or no, I'll give them a 9 out of 10. Sorry, I was being a little crazy. But yeah, there we have it. And there we have enough to make like 50 more. Y'all not really sure what to do with this. This is so much dough, and it's really kind of, it's like a gorgeous dough. It's really soft. I wonder if there's anything else I can make with this. I also got like a shit ton of mashed potatoes left. But okay, there we have it. All right, I'm gonna stop for a second and clean up and regroup. All right, y'all, well, there we have it. Wait, did I just say I was gonna clean up? I'm gonna be honest, I just turned the camera off and checked my phone for like 5 minutes. I just needed a rest. Once again, just like the YouTuber cookbook videos, I am pretty exhausted, a little delirious. My back hurts. Y'all, I just found out I have scoliosis and kyphosis. So one part of my spine is bent like this, and the other part is bent like this. Oh, y'all, I'm getting old. I gotta go lay down, y'all. But there we have it. Yum. Shirt check. How we looking? Not too bad. I don't think it's that bad. All right, well, I gotta go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for joining me along with this journey. Now we know. Martha, what is there to say? A culinary icon. Snoop Dogg also has a cookbook. It's fine. It's a fun read. All right, well, I gotta go. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Have an amazing week without me. And I'll see you later. Okay, love y'all. Bye-bye. There's someone in my teeth. No, we're good. It wasn't one of my back teeth. You couldn't really see.